Hey everybody, Gareth at Skewed and Reviewed here, and we're going to be reviewing Thor, Love and Thunder, and I'm outside today, so if you hear any bit of ambient noise in the background, that's why. So obviously with all our reviews, we are not going to be giving away any detailed spoilers. If you want to read the full reviews, which are also spoiler-free, go to sknr.net. So as we said, Thor, Love and Thunder, latest film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, one of the things I want to say up front is that it is not as epic as certain Marvel films. There are certain Marvel films that are essentially be-all and end-all, must-see summer action fest. This is not that film. While there is action in it, there's a lot of humor, and there's a decent amount of romance, but the main emphasis of the story seems to be catching up with old friends and setting the stage for future adventures as well as future conflicts in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And this is driven home very clearly in the two post-credit scenes. So essentially, if you're not familiar with the storyline, we pick up with Thor, Chris Hemsworth, as he is palling around with the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're not in the film very long, just long enough to establish that he's been working with them, he got in shape, they go off to answer a distress call, he goes off to another direction, because it is learned that a character known as Gore the God Butcher, played excellently by Christian Bale, is killing all the gods. And Thor, being a god himself and understanding the nature of the gods in the universe, says we got to put a force together to stop him before he does any more damage. And this leads him to the fellow survivors of Asgard and a very surprising ex-girlfriend, Jane, played by Natalie Portman, who is now the mighty Thor. There's a lot of very funny, humorous scenes with that. And essentially, Gore kidnaps some children. He has to kind of rally the gods and then go fight Gore the God Butcher. So I'd say 4 stars out of 5. We get a promise that Thor will return. No surprise. We know that Black Panther 2 is coming later this year, and then next year Ant-Man 3, or Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and then of course the Marvels, and much more to follow. So check it out. It's opening this Friday.